All right, fashion fans, buckle up. We're going deep today.
Deep into the golden ratio.
You got it.
Ooh, sounds intriguing.
I know, right? Like, I was just thinking about this the other day, how some outfits just look so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like perfectly balanced.
Right, right.
And then I saw this video from Wordy Designer on YouTube,
Okay.
and it all clicked. It's all about the golden ratio.
Oh, wow. The golden ratio in fashion.
Yeah, this math thing, right? Like from art class, but on clothes.
That's fascinating. I know the golden ratio pops up everywhere in nature, like seashells and flowers, even the human body.
Right, and we're naturally drawn to it.
Totally. It creates these visually pleasing proportions. Like, it's this ratio of approximately 1 to 1.618.
So wait, you're telling me this number can make a dress look more beautiful?
Well, yeah. Think of it as a recipe for visual harmony.
Hmm.
Our brains just love this ratio.
It's hardwired, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
So how does it actually work in fashion?
Well, the video gives a couple of examples, like there's this blazer and this dress.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
They actually give the measurements for the dress 1.95 and 3.1.
Okay.
And if you divide those,
Yeah.
you get pretty close to that 1.618.
Whoa, so it's like the proportions of different parts of the garment.
You got it. And designers can actually use this in their designs.
Oh, how so?
Well, they might use a grid, based on the golden ratio, to place different design elements. Or they even use specific proportions when they're making the patterns.
Oh, wow, like what kind of proportions?
The video mentions a few, like 5 by 3 centimeters, 8 by 5 centimeters, things like that.
Wow, so it's literally baked into the construction.
Right.
I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, it gets pretty technical.
So, I mean, this all sounds kind of strict, Like, do all clothes have to follow this golden ratio perfectly?
Well, that's the thing. The video makes it clear that the golden ratio is more of a guideline. It's not a hard and fast rule. So designers can play around with it, break the rules a little to get the look they want.
That makes sense. I guess it depends on the context too, right?
Absolutely. A super structured dress perfectly following the golden ratio might look incredible in a magazine,
Right.
but maybe not so much at a casual party,
Exactly. So it's about finding that balance.
Right. And speaking of balance, the video was really adamant about one thing.
What's that?
It said that using a square shape in design is always unfavorable.
Interesting. What do you think that is?
Well, I was thinking maybe because a square is just so static.
Right. Yeah.
Just lacks that dynamic asymmetry that we find so appealing in the golden ratio.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like if we're hardwired to love the golden ratio,
Right.
maybe squares just don't hit the same way visually.
Exactly. So, once you know about this golden ratio thing, you start seeing it everywhere.
Totally.
Like next time you're shopping or just looking in your closet, see if you can spot the golden ratio in your favorite clothes. It's kind of fun.
Oh, that's a great idea. This has honestly been mind-blowing. I never thought math could be so fashionable.
Yeah, right.
Well, big thanks to Wordy Designer for that amazing video.
Absolutely.
And to you for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time.
See you then.